Picture this, a world painted with the soft hues of dawn, where the air itself seems to hum with ancient secrets. Ancient Japan, a land steeped in tradition, discipline, and a profound connection to the natural world. Mist clings to emerald slopes, a silent mountain shrouded in dawn. The rising sun casts long shadows, revealing the rugged beauty of the landscape. Below, temple roofs peek through fog, their tiles slick with dew. These sacred spaces, nestled in the heart of nature, offer solace and a path to inner peace. A lone warrior stands beneath a cherry blossom tree, a figure of strength and contemplation amidst the delicate beauty of nature. Petals drifting like pink snow, each falling petal a reminder of the fleeting nature of life and the importance of living in the present moment. He is perfectly still, hand on his katana, a symbol of resolve and mortality. The sword is not merely a weapon, but an extension of his will, a reflection of his inner strength. This is a world of silence, deep connection, and the mind as the ultimate weapon. A place where inner peace is not a luxury, but a necessity for survival. Now, contrast that with our world, a world of constant stimulation and relentless demands. Endless noise, digital streams, fractured attention. We are bombarded with information, our minds constantly pulled in a million different directions. We scroll, compare, and lose ourselves in anxiety and distraction. The digital world, while offering connection, often leaves us feeling more isolated than ever. The stillness of the mountain is gone, a distant memory in the face of our modern reality, replaced by the chaos of the metropolis. The constant hustle and bustle, the relentless pursuit of more, leaves us feeling drained and disconnected. Yet, a question echoes from that ancient landscape, a whisper on the wind, carried across time and space. How do we reclaim focus? How do we find our center amidst the storm? How do we build an unbreakable mind? A mind that is resilient, focused, and at peace, regardless of the external circumstances. The answer isn't in a new app, a quick fix, or a fleeting trend, but in timeless wisdom, forged and tested over centuries. The principles of mindfulness, discipline, and inner strength that have guided warriors and sages for generations. The journey is inward, a pilgrimage to our core, a quest to rediscover the stillness and focus that lies dormant within us. We must become the calm eye in the hurricane of modern life, a beacon of peace and clarity in a world of chaos and confusion. The quest for the unbreakable mind begins now. Are you ready to embark on this transformative journey? The samurai, icons of discipline and martial prowess, were more than just warriors. They were philosophers, artists, and paragons of a unique ethical code. They lived by Bushido, the way of the warrior, a guiding principle that shaped their every action and defined their very being. Bushido was more than a code. It was a deeply ingrained philosophy. It was a framework for existence, a moral compass built on the pillars of justice, unwavering courage, and profound wisdom. It emphasized compassion, extending kindness even to one's enemies, and demanded unwavering respect for all. Bushido stressed honesty in all dealings, unyielding honor in every action, and absolute loyalty to one's lord and one's principles. Central to Bushido was a radical acceptance of mortality, a constant awareness of the fleeting nature of life. Death could come at any moment, on the battlefield or in the quiet of one's home. By embracing this inevitability, samurai diminished lesser fears, anxieties, and trivial concerns. They lived with presence and urgency, fully engaged in each moment, appreciating the preciousness of life. Every action was performed with total commitment, with unwavering focus and dedication. Each task was approached as if it could be the last, demanding utmost care and attention. Courage was forged not by eliminating fear entirely, an impossible feat for any human, but by acting in spite of it, by facing one's fears head-on and refusing to be paralyzed by them. Hardship was embraced as a necessary component of growth. Training was relentless, a constant cycle of pushing oneself beyond perceived limitations. It was about pushing body and mind to their absolute limits, forging an unbreakable spirit. Comfort breeds weakness, a softening of the will and a dulling of the senses. Adversity, on the other hand, builds resilience, strengthens character, and cultivates inner fortitude. Challenges were viewed not as obstacles, but as opportunities to temper the spirit, to hone one's skills, and to grow as an individual. Like steel forged in fire, the samurai spirit was refined through trials and tribulations. Self-control, jisei, was the bedrock upon which all other virtues were built. It was about maintaining calm in the midst of chaos, achieving mastery over one's emotions, and acting with reason rather than impulse. This inner stillness was cultivated through years of dedicated practice, meditation, and self-reflection. The quiet mind perceives with clarity, unclouded by fear or distraction. The steady hand acts with precision, guided by skill and unwavering focus. And the unwavering spirit endures through any hardship, never faltering in its commitment to the way. Bushido teaches that True strength is not the absence of weakness, but the mastery over it, the ability to overcome one's limitations. The samurai's code, Bushido, is more than just a set of rules. It is a blueprint for building unshakable mental fortitude. If Bushido forged the spirit in fire, hammering away at weakness and doubt, Zen Buddhism tempered it in stillness, a cooling bath for the warrior's soul. It offered a path to inner peace, a refuge from the constant battles. Imagine a Zen monastery, a sanctuary of calm. The relentless noise and ambition of the outside world fall away, replaced by the gentle crunch of gravel underfoot. The resonant chime of a bell, calling you to the present moment. The soft whisper of wind rustling through bamboo. The path to strength, to true understanding, begins with observation. Zazen, or seated meditation, a practice of stillness and self-reflection. The goal, not to think, not to chase every fleeting thought, but to simply be. To exist in the present without judgment or expectation. Watch thoughts arise and pass, like clouds drifting across the sky, without judgment or attachment. Zen's core is mindfulness, anchoring awareness in the present, fully inhabiting each moment, not dwelling on past regrets or succumbing to future anxieties. The untrained mind is a storm, a tempest of emotions and distractions. Zen is the anchor, grounding you in the present, providing stability amidst the chaos. Focus on breath, the simple act of inhaling and exhaling, sensation, the feeling of the earth beneath your feet, and sound. The subtle nuances of the world around you. Use these anchors to reclaim attention from the constant barrage of distraction. This is ultimate training in focus, a discipline that sharpens the mind and strengthens the spirit. The masters called it mushin, no mind, a state of pure awareness. Not emptiness in the sense of nothingness, but freedom from ego, from limiting preconceptions and ingrained biases. Action and awareness merge seamlessly. Presence becomes power, a quiet strength that emanates from within. Minimalism in Zen, sparse rooms, simple gardens, a deliberate stripping away of excess, removes the non-essential, allowing true beauty and inherent value to shine through. Simplifying our environment and mind, decluttering both our physical and mental spaces, creates space for what truly matters, for growth, for connection, for peace. In stillness there is power, a reservoir of untapped potential. In emptiness, infinite potential, the possibility of creation. The only Zen you find on the mountain, after a long and arduous climb, is the Zen you bring with you, the inner peace you cultivate within yourself. Stillness is the bedrock, the unwavering foundation of an unbreakable mind. Now we wander into nature, the realm of Taoism. The Taoist sage seeks strength by aligning with the Tao, the effortless current of existence. Water is the ultimate symbol, soft, yielding, yet able to wear away stone. It flows around obstacles, finds the path of least resistance, and never strives. This is Wu Wei, effortless action. Not laziness, but harmony with unfolding events. Tai Chi masters move with grace, yielding and blending with energy, not fighting it. Wu Wei is achieving the greatest effect with the least effort. In life, it means knowing when to push and when to yield, which battles to fight and when to adapt. Sometimes, the most powerful action is to do nothing. Taoism teaches us to learn from bamboo that bends, valleys that are powerful in emptiness, and the uncarved block of potential. Let go of rigid plans and the need to control. Be responsive, spontaneous, and adaptable. In a world of change, yielding is the ultimate resilience. By yielding, we overcome anything. How do we anchor these profound teachings in the fast-paced 21st century? We become modern samurai, warriors in our own right. The battlefield is daily life. Our mind is the weapon, our greatest tool. The journey begins at sunrise, before the world's relentless demands. Instead of immediately reaching for the phone, reach for discipline, a cold shower, a small act of courage. Practice stillness, meditate, journal, clear mental space before the digital deluge. Move through the day with the spirit of Taoism. Listen more intently, adapt, flow around obstacles. Embrace physical discipline, not as a chore, but as a way to forge mind and body. These are not just habits, they are rituals of profound transformation. Ancient wisdom becomes modern resilience. Building an unbreakable mind is a daily practice, small conscious choices that construct an inner citadel. Cultivate solitude. In a hyper-connected world, time alone clarifies values and reconnects us to purpose. Practice negative visualization. Contemplate loss to cultivate gratitude and prepare for adversity. Mentally rehearsing loss strips it of power and builds resilience. Physical discipline is non-negotiable. Mind and body are one system. Pushing your body forges mental toughness and comfort with discomfort. Each repetition is proof that will is stronger than weakness. This is where self-control is forged. End each day with calm reflection. Review actions with clarity, not judgment. Where did you act with intention? Where did you flow? And where did you resist? Learn from every experience, turning life into a lesson. Daily introspection sharpens the mind. Strength is built, day by day. We have walked with the samurai, sat with the Zen monk, and flowed with the Taoist sage. These ancient streams of wisdom all pour into the same river of mental fortitude. They are not contradictions, but complementary aspects of a powerful self. The true master integrates them all, knowing when to be the blade, when to be the water. Some moments demand the blade unwavering principle, decisive action, holding your ground. This is Bushido, courage, discipline, honor. To be a blade is to have a core of steel, defined by values. More often, life demands water, adaptability, yielding, letting go. This is Taoism's wisdom and Zen's detachment, patience, grace, humility. The unbreakable mind is not always hard or soft, but dynamically alive. It is sharp and focused, then vast and accepting. Synthesis of doing and being, structure and flow. Be a blade when integrity is on the line. Be water when the world changes. This is true strength.